Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode. Today's episode is all about taking breaks. One of the things that I constantly say is that breaks are essential, and guys, here's why. As entrepreneurs, we are constantly working round the clock to be able to achieve our goals and our objectives. Some of us sleep only 4 to 6 hours a day. Now, in order for us to ensure that we are as productive as possible, we need to take breaks from time to time. In order for us to ensure that we don't break down or that our mental and our physical health aren't affected, we definitely need to take breaks. Taking breaks will definitely improve your productivity, taking breaks will definitely improve your performance, and taking breaks will definitely improve your health. It's so important to take breaks because it actually gives you the opportunity to be refreshed and actually come up with fresh and new ideas for your business. It also offers you a break from routine and the opportunity to interact and meet new people. Meeting new people, interacting with new people will definitely help you when it comes to thinking about fresh ideas for your business, when it comes to new ways of doing things for your business, when it comes to even networking with people that you might not have come across from your day-to-day life. You come across when you take a break and you're out somewhere different, in a different environment. Interacting with new people would also help you learn new skills. It would help you see things from a possibly different perspective, which you can also apply to your life and your business. I know that sometimes the idea of taking a break can make you feel like, well, that means you have less time to do your work, but actually it means that you are more productive because it could have taken you 3 hours to do something because you were tired and you're a bit slower to do it because your brain isn't as active or as fresh. But when you are nice and refreshed, it could literally take you like 30 minutes to an hour to do so. So honestly guys, taking breaks actually means that you're more efficient. So I've come up with five R's of things that taking a break actually allows you to do. So first of all, taking a break actually allows you to relax. It allows you to just unwind and have a good time, spend time with your loved ones, your family, your friends. I know sometimes when you are an entrepreneur, you're so focused on work that you neglect the time with your loved ones, with your friends and your support system. And it actually just allows you to build and cultivate those relationships because those are the people that you need along your journey. The second R is refresh. Taking breaks allows you to be refreshed. It allows you to, come back with a fresh mind, with more energy, with a nice boost to be able to be more productive in the work that you're doing. Like I said, it also means that you can come up with fresh ideas, with a fresh mindset. You see things from a fresh perspective. The next R is review. Taking breaks allows you to review the things that have worked in the past, things that haven't worked, and figure out how you can improve. It allows you to be creative and innovative with new ideas, new thoughts. It allows you to look at how you do things at the moment and see if there's better ways of doing it or if there's a different way of doing it. The next one is reflect, and this is something that I would definitely urge everybody to do. Reflect on how things have gone so far. It's similar to review, but this doesn't necessarily have to be in a structured way. Reflect on what's needed, what's not needed. Reflect on how life is for you, how you want your life to be in the next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. Sometimes just being on holiday and enjoying the sunrise is also a great way for you to just reflect on life and how you want things to be. Think about your past successes and failures and the things that you can learn from it. Reflecting on your successes and your failures is actually a very valuable tool because it helps you learn from them and think about what you can do better in future. My favorite one is recharge. Honestly guys, taking breaks actually allows you to come back charged up, ready to take things on, ready to do what you've got to do to be able to enhance your business. One thing I would say to you as well is that self-care is vitally important. There was actually a time where I broke down physically. My body was physically drained and it shut down for 2 weeks straight. I couldn't leave my bed. I was exhausted. I went to the doctors and they literally said that you are suffering from exhaustion and all you need to do is eat, drink water and rest, and that's all I could do. And that meant that all the work I had to do for 2 weeks, I couldn't do anything. And that was also a reminder that sometimes we think if I take a break, my to-do list is just going to keep getting longer and longer, but actually that never-ending to-do list is still going to be there if you take this evening off and come back on Monday. Because in actual fact, you are only able to get through that to-do list quicker and more productively when your mind is relaxed, is rested, is refreshed, is re-energized. So how you decide to take breaks is entirely up to you. There's different ways you can do this. You can decide to take a holiday for an extended period of time. I, for example, love traveling. So I take breaks along the year. So for like a week or so, I'm off, and when I'm off, I'm completely off. And that's one of the things that I said in terms of having systems and processes in place, because when you're off, you definitely need to ensure that your business is still running and is still functional while you're away. So when you have the right systems and processes in place, you can afford to take holidays, you can afford to take breaks. Also, sometimes I take weekends off. So with the nature of my work, with event planning and also obviously hair and makeup, I tend to work Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. But now I've decided to take a day off a week, which is a Sunday. So I don't do any work on Sundays, and I've become quite strict with it. Initially, I wasn't able to do so, but I have become quite strict with it. And it's up to you if you decide to just take a day a week off. I know some people who take Mondays off work or who take Fridays off working, and it just allows you to have that time of refreshing, that time of reviewing and reflecting, and that time of re-energizing. You can decide to only work Mondays to Fridays, and weekends are time for you to enjoy with your family and your friends, time for recreational activities, time for socializing, time for your hobbies. Or you can decide to take like one weekend off a month. You can decide to take maybe a Friday off a month. Whatever it is, figure out what works for you. Another thing I would definitely say to you guys is that you should set yourself good, strict working hours. I've definitely been guilty of responding to emails at like 1 a.m. and that is really not healthy. You should have a time to work and a time to chill, to relax, to unwind. Even if it's just time that you're spending watching a movie or something, it's really important to have a good work-life balance. And when you set yourself these working hours, you should definitely try to stick to them, and also ensure that people are respectful of those working hours. And the only way you can really ensure people are respectful of those working hours is if you respect your working hours too. Another thing I would say is that taking a lunch break in your working day is also very important. Not only because you need to eat, but also just in terms of having a moment to clear your mind, to just get away from your desk, to have a change of scenery, something else, something different. And I'm speaking to myself as I'm saying this to you guys, because actually taking lunch breaks are very, very important. And it also highlights the fact that you don't necessarily have to take the whole week off or the whole weekend off in terms of having a break. Sometimes short moments along the day actually are quite beneficial. So just having quick moments here and there to just relax, to unwind, to refresh are very important. But honestly guys, breaks are so key. In addition to all the things that I have said, they're so key when it comes to your physical and your mental health. And we really need to take care of our physical and our mental health. And I'm just gonna end with this quote from Maya Angelou, and she says, "Every person needs to take one day away, a day in which one consciously separates the past from the future, a day in which no problems are confronted, no solutions are searched for." Guys, breaks are so key, they're so essential for physical health, for mental health, in terms of performance and productivity, in terms of efficiency, just in terms of even enjoying the life that you're trying to create and the life that you're trying to build. One thing we can never get back is time. So how we spend our time is so precious. Spending time with your loved ones, creating new experiences for yourself are so important. Everything shouldn't revolve around work. Everything shouldn't revolve around achieving your goals and being the successful person that you want to be. Success is all about having a well-rounded life. And guys, like I say, health is wealth. So take that break and we'll see you in the next episode.